Tim Yakteen, trainer of the Undefeated, coming out of that last allowance win.
He's doing super so far, Mark. We just worked him this morning. Went a half mile in 47 and 4. Galloped out nice, and all systems go so far.
We're pointing towards the San Felipe on March 12th.
Correct.
And have you decided if Alonso Quinones is going to retain the mount, or are you going to go back to Bejarano?
Right now, that's the plan with Alonso.
Okay, now you previously worked under Bob Baffert before, and you got a lot of experience with horses on the Kentucky Derby Trail. What can you gain from that experience dealing with your own 3-year-old now?
You can only build on it. You're constantly learning in this game, and every horse is different. But you take them as they are, and keep them healthy, keep them happy, and they generally make you look good.
Last year there was a California-bred Cortado that was kind of the bench points of this year, but they're few and far between for California-breds that can make it on the Triple Crown Trail. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think if you look at the full crop size, I think that has a lot to do with it, and then potentially, you're looking at different stallions out here on the West Coast versus the stallions that you're drawn from throughout the rest of North America.
Now, we talked after his last race, you're pretty confident with his pedigree that he'd get 2 turns. You still feel that way?
Pedigree-wise, yeah, but until you run him, you don't know.
Right.
But pedigree-wise, there should be shouldn't be any problem getting around 2 turns. But again, we've seen plenty of horses that have had pedigrees for 2 turns, and they're actually better 1-turn horses. So, I think on March 12th, several of our questions will be answered.
Now, when you're stretching him out, do you anticipate that he'll be a little bit closer to the pace? He's been coming from off the pace when he's sprinting. What kind of a running style do you think he'll have stretching out?
I think he'll just place himself where he's going to be comfortable. I won't give Alonso any instructions per se. He'll just put the horse where he's comfortable, and I'd imagine he'd be sitting closer because your fractions are going to be completely different. And
what does it mean for you personally? You have kind of a smaller barn, but to have a horse of this caliber kind of make a splash on the national scene with this type of a horse?
Gosh, it's exciting. These are the horses that we're in the business for. It's to own them, to be associated with them, is absolutely great.
All right, we wish you the best of luck moving forward, Tim. Thanks a lot for your time.